afternoon, dear participants, dear attendees, dear colleagues, in the third International Congress on Digital Feminism and the Rights of Women in the Internet Age. As you are well aware now, after 2 long days of intense academic debate, both in the 2 roundtables as well as in the different symposia that have been organized within the Congress, this is a Congress that gathers multidisciplinary scholars and debates on the participation of women in the digital society, focusing not only on remote working, personal life, the digital gender gap, the sexist bias, obviously, in social network, and the internet in general, and the use of artificial intelligence in the governance online, the cyber violence and the violence against women in the internet, the participation of women in new technologies, and obviously the psychosocial impact of pornography and other topics of interest on women's rights today in this new technological era. Multidisciplinary contributions were more than welcome in this Congress, and indeed they were received, both in terms of academic research as well as teaching innovation, dealing with feminism and new technologies. Legal scholars, psychologists, sociologists, mathematicians, philosophers were all gathered during these 2 intense Congress days and presented their ideas both by video as well as live round tables. As you already are well aware, given that this Congress is indeed the 3rd edition, this Congress is organized and has been funded initially by the Excellence Unit of the Digital Society of the University of Granada, Spain. The Research Excellency Unit is called Digital Society, Security and Protection of Rights. Both directors of this Congress are members of the unit, and within a funding call raised by the unit, the project has earned funding and brought together a multidisciplinary group of specialists with the aim of promoting knowledge of the digital environment in order to respond to new regulatory needs in terms of artificial intelligence and robotics and the participation of women and their rights in the digital society, cybersecurity, cyber violence, digital economy, digital justice for women, digital democracy for women, and digital governance for women as well. The project team is definitely equipped with tools to maximize the academic relevance and has indeed had persevered in opening access and providing a forum for debate to many academics, professionals, and feminists throughout the 3 last years. We are very pleased to say that this 3rd edition of the International Conference on Digital Feminism has had a very good reception. We have counted with more than 130 speakers, 134 to be more exact, that have presented joint and individual papers that round up to 93 at the moment in the 6 different symposia that have been organized this year as well. Apart from the symposia and the speakers that presented their papers via video format, there have been over 70 attendees that have participated throughout the 2 days that the Congress has been held. Artificial intelligence algorithms and the digital divide, pornography and prostitution, remote working, labor rights in the digital world, cyber violence against women, social networks, and the analysis of the culture of the audiovisual, and teaching innovation, women in STEM, and other topics of cyber feminism. Teaching were the topics that were chosen this year for the 6 symposia, amongst which different scholars have presented their innovative papers. Also, throughout the 2 days, as you are well aware now, we have had the pleasure of listening to distinguished scholars that have been with us in the organization of this International Congress since the very beginning. The first roundtable definitely looked into the participation of women in the digital society, and we've looked into not only reflections on remote working and their precariousness, talking about conciliation and remote working, as well as the influence and the role of the feminist movement in social networking, the ideological representation of feminism in digital culture, as well as the governance of intelligence, artificial intelligence, from a human rights perspective. The second day, today, we have seen the interview that was undertaken to Maria Lameiras from the University of Vigo, the qualification of the digital society, and the second roundtable, which took into taking a closer look into cyber violence in the adolescents. The new phenomena of cyber violence in the adolescent group or in couple relationships, or new forms of prostitutions or age verification technologies preventing minors from accessing pornography were the main topics that were discussed by my colleagues in the second round table. I would like us to take one more second to thank you all for your active involvement in the organization and well development of this third edition of the International Congress on Digital Feminism, to wish you all a very good summer, and to hope that the fruitful results of this third Congress shall be well depicted in the third edition of the collective edited work that is due to be published by the end of the year. Thank you very much again. Wish you all the best and hope to see you in the fourth edition of the International Congress on Digital Feminism. Have a good summer, have a good year, stay safe, and keep being involved in the academic debate on women's participation in the digital society.